Previously untouched by an angel.
God wants Josh to come with me.
What?
This is Monica. She's an angel in need of help.
A funny thing happened on the way to my assignment.
Got a problem?
Would you mind taking us with you to Denver?
Man, I don't believe this place.
What does it look like?
Think the word is God forsaken.
Beverly Hills, Tanya. That white boy might as well be from another planet.
You the new landlord?
You're not gonna be lord of this land very long, are you?
Those damn Koreans been keeping a gun in that box.
People don't like their free expression whitewashed.
White boy just pulled up in a red Cadillac.
You notice anybody suspicious out there when you came in?
Joe, get out!
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
Come on over here, Mom.
Somebody help us!
Call 911!
The children!
Come here.
Anderson!
Hey, buddy. Oh, no. God. Call 911! Sorry, I didn't know, man. I didn't know.
Looks like you had a 45 in there after all, huh?
Mr. Green,
Where's Josh?
get your family together. Your son needs you.
Get a look at the driver?
I barely got to look at the car. It all happened so fast.
How many shots?
Yeah, I don't know.
Shanice and Calvin are with us, yeah? No, she and Josh are still in surgery. Anderson's out, yeah, but it's touch and go. Look, I'll be there as soon as I know everybody's out of danger, okay? Just handle it for me. Yeah. Thanks.
When's Grandma coming out?
Soon. Excuse me. We're Mr. and Mrs. Green. Our son, Josh, is here.
We've been trying to contact you. We need some information.
How is Josh?
He's in surgery. Mr. Green, we need a copy of your insurance card, please.
Could you tell us about our son, please? What happened?
Gunshot wounds. Drive-by shooting.
Where was he hit?
Please, take a seat and fill out the form. The attending surgeon will answer all your questions.
Good luck, man. You've been here for 6 hours and they still won't tell us nothing about my grandma.
Did I hear them say that Josh had been shot?
Yes, ma'am.
Thought angels were supposed to help people.
We are, and we do. But every once in a while, people have to help angels.
Huh?
Come with me. Go to her. She needs you.
But I'm just a kid.
Tell her what's on your mind, and when she answers your questions, she'll answer a few of her own. Go on, baby, go on.
Those are the footsteps of a little boy.
You're the angel that took away my mom. Are you gonna take away Josh too?
I'm not sure what's going to happen to Josh.
How can you be an angel and not know what's gonna happen?
You can be an angel and not know a lot of things.
Something's wrong with you, huh?
I can't see. I'm blind.
Angels can't go blind. Yep, you're blind, all right. I knew bad things could happen to people, but I didn't know bad things could happen to angels.
Bad things can even happen to God. Every time one of his children gets hurt, or every time one of his children is sad, or every time one of his children turns their back on him, God suffers too.
Why does he let that stuff happen?
Because he loves us so much, he gives us freedom. For humans and for angels too. Is this making any sense to you at all?
I think I'm getting a headache. That's usually a good sign. I still don't get why I made you go blind.
I don't know that either. But God knows what he's doing. He always does. Sometimes that's the hardest thing to see of all.
My headache's spreading.
That's all right, Nathaniel. I think Monica's is finally starting to go away.
Thank you.
Better get back.
Tess, before Nathaniel came along, I was sitting here thinking that if I had my sight, I could have seen who was black and who was white, and maybe I could have done something to stop all this.
Miss Wings, your job is not to observe differences in skin color. It's to make people blind to them.
Tess, where am I?
Josh's room. You needed to be here, honey, when he came back from surgery.
Such beautiful voices.
Yes. There just aren't enough of them yet.
Those ladies know where they are.
You're a
Others in trouble. I can't fault them.
Well, I can. This isn't a church, theater, or park.
in time like these.
Ladies, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but this is a hospital. There's sick people in here and they need quiet.
Excuse us. You know, we all deal with our grief the best way we know how.
We didn't mean to bother nobody.
Well, you didn't. It was inspiring. She gave a little hope to the rest of us, and anybody else in this hospital happened to hear it.
I am sorry. Our son is in here and we're waiting to see how he is. I beg your pardon. My apologies.
Is anyone in here for Josh Green?
Yeah.
I'm his mother.
Okay, Josh is out of surgery and we're trying to keep him stable.
Is he gonna be all right?
You know, we're monitoring his condition. We'll keep you informed if there's any change.
Can I see him?
Soon. Very soon.
Where's my grandma?
That's Miss Harding. She's my grandmother, too.
Are your parents here?
They live with their grandmother. I'm the family doctor, Dr. Hall. I run the neighborhood family clinic.
Okay, Mrs. Harding didn't survive the surgery. very sorry about your grandmother.
Oh, no! Oh.
Where's Grandma? Where's my grandma?
Come here, sweetie. Oh. Oh, no!
I'm right here. Don't talk. Try and get some rest.
I'm still alive, right?
Yes, very much alive.
Did you ever find out why God made you blind?
I'm starting to, more and more.
Find out, okay? So you can tell me why he made me blind.
Thanks for being a donor, Mr. Green. Thank you.
No, thank you. It's the least I can do.
Now take it easy for a few minutes, then go back up to the lobby when you're ready.
Listen, my son just got out of surgery, and they are still holding us out there in that lobby. I know that, man.
We got it back. Hey,
Lieutenant, just calm down now. There's people trying to help you.
You better give me a buzz. In 10 seconds, I'm out of here.
Negative, Seymour. Negative, Seymour.
We got it back. We got it back.
Zero,
We got it back.
zero.
We got it back. We got it back.
All right, there's your LZ. You're on top.
There's enough drugs in here to knock out an elephant.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Thanks for helping out with your friend.
We were in the service together, but we weren't exactly friends. What happened to him?
He was in the shooting, the one your son was in. You knew him?
25 years ago. Lieutenant Anderson Walker was a sea wolf. He must have flown us on half a dozen missions. We hated each other. I mean, hated each other. He had no business being an officer. He was one angry man.
So were you.
What are the odds of this happening?
1,000,000 to 1? 100 million to 1. Only I've stopped believing in coincidence ever since those angels came into our lives.
Me too. Where's Mom?
Kids were hungry.
Oh, you just had to be the big man, huh?
Michael's the landlord, Serena.
And when did you slither in, Pacheco?
All I'm saying is that any improvements done on the property were within his rights.
People are dying here, and the lawyer's talking about rights.
What is with you, lady? I'm the bad guy for trying to clean graffiti off the walls, trying to make this place better? Or doesn't it count because I'm white?
You don't make things better by whitewashing them, Michael. You make changes the way Mary did with her life. What were you thinking?
I just took it for granted that maybe cleaning the walls would make this place a better...
That's the problem. It's not that you're white and we're black. You take everything for granted and we can't because we get everything taken away too easily.
Mr. and Mrs. Green?
Yes?
You can see your son now, but I have to warn you, there's been a complication. Josh is experiencing blindness. We're not sure if it's permanent or temporary. We're gonna have to do some additional testing.
Take us to him.
Why did God let this happen?
God did not send Josh here to lose his sight.
Then why didn't he stop it? The shooting, the blindness, the death, he could have stopped it.
But he can heal it, baby. He can make the darkness go away. And he will. He will. In his own time. Just trust him. That's all you got to do. Just trust him.
sedated. You'll only be able to stay a short time.
Love you.
You're gonna be just fine, son. Just fine. I know you.
Good.
Red Cadillac. Yeah. What's a white boy like you riding around that part of town in a red Cadillac?
Same thing I'm doing here. Checking up on you. The car's not mine, though. Belongs to a friend of mine.
Nice car, man.
Yeah, I gotta take you for a ride in it someday. Not too soon, though, I hope.
Am I hallucinating? Or are you really there?
I'm here. I don't have to be. It's up to you.
I've taken too many painkillers.
Hey.
Mama? Daddy?
Yeah, we're all here, son.
Sure gave us a scare.
How you feeling? Sore. And
Yeah, we know.
is everybody else okay?
Anderson Walker was shot. He's alive. But an older woman, Mary, I think. She didn't make it, honey.
Excuse me. This young man has a date with the radiologist. I'll have him back to you in a couple hours.
I'd like to come with him.
How's Anderson doing now?
Well, there's no reason why he should be doing just fine, but some people want to live and some people don't. If he doesn't get some fight in him, he's not going to make it.
I know.
Miss you, Josh.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Well, I'll take it back as soon as you're out of the hospital and making my life miserable again.
Right here. Daddy?
Yeah, son, yeah.
You gotta go to that shopping center. There's a little girl there named Shanice. There's something wrong with her. It's her hearing, I think. I should have said something earlier, but I didn't.
That's okay, son.
No, it's not. Promise me you'll help her. Take her to the doctor there, Dr. Hall.
Go over there right now. I need to understand what happened here.
Me too.
There's something else. Something my son wanted me to take care of.
What?
Well, we'll have to have her hearing tested to confirm it, but there is some damage. There's scarring around her eardrum. Please thank your son for picking up on that.
Any idea what caused it?
Chronic infections to the inner ear, usually caused by colds or fever. If the infection goes untreated, it can eat away at the bones in the middle ear.
How could they let something like this happen?
They? There is no they. There used to be a she, but she got shot down in your parking lot yesterday. I know that may be a rarity in the white world, but it's a very popular way of dying out here, Michael. Mary worked hard every day to take care of her grandkids and to pay the damn rent that your family wanted for that sandwich shop. How dare you waltz in here and self-righteously ask us, oh, how could they let that happen? We don't need you to solve our problems. We are doing the best we can down here, Michael. How about you? You are not the great white hope. You are not the master of a plantation here.
You're right. I'm sorry. This was a big mistake.
You know, you're only one person. You can't do everything. This wasn't your fault.
But I should have picked up on this. This baby's here all the time, you know. I could have done something.
No, I think you are doing something. Both of you. I just wonder if you could do it without scaring this little girl to death.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God, I'm sorry.
I want my grandma back.
Oh, I want her back too, honey.
All I wanted to do was just take back the wall. My job was to sell this place. That's it. Just fix it up and sell it.
That's where Josh fell.
What are we doing here, Andrew? And why was my son shot alongside a man I hoped I'd never see again?
That man that you hoped you'd never see again saved your son's life, Russell. You dove on top of him. Right now, he's lying in a hospital bed, flat of his back, counting those little holes in the ceiling tiles, waiting to die. He's lost his fight. And in this little corner of the world, they can use all the fighters they can get.
I was hoping it was a bad dream. I keep hoping this whole thing's a bad dream. How you doing?
I've had a bullet in my gut before.
Yeah, I was there for that one. Bleeding from a wound of my own. You could have left me there.
Yeah. I wanted to.
Didn't believe you then, don't believe you now.
Green, you're a redneck, honky, white trash. Everything I hate.
Well, that boy you saved yesterday.
I didn't save anybody.
My son.
Your son? Josh? How's he doing?
He's lost his sight. They don't know for how long.
I'm sorry. Hey, look, I'm feeling a little tired. I think you should go.
What, you got great plans to leave here in a body bag? Is that it?
Hey, it's much more dignified than the way I've been living my life. I'm supposed to go sometime. Why not now?
Because God wants you to live. An angel told me so.
Man. Why don't you call one of them pretty nurses in here? I want your face to be the last thing I remember.
No, I'm gonna say this and you're gonna hear me out.
Yeah, right. Where's that cord? Ow.
There are angels. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but there's two of them right here in this hospital, and they are all around us.
Man, come on.
And there's another one that they don't want you to meet. Young fella, blonde-haired, real good-looking. I saw him in Vietnam, and I saw him just this morning at that wall. And wherever he goes, people die.
I did see him. He was there.
The angel of death. He took Mary Harding home. Took her back to God.
Mary? She didn't get hit. It was just me and Josh. Oh, my God. Who's going to take care of those grandchildren?
Nobody knows. Now, this is your time, Walker. The best quality you ever had was being a mean son of a gun. So why don't you get angry, huh? Come on, get angry. I know you can get angry. I've seen you do it. Get up off this bed and fight.
So what are they saying? Am I gonna see again or not?
Only time will tell, honey. The doctor said a full recovery is possible. I believe that. But the important thing is that you believe it too.
I'll try.
Have faith. God has taken you this far down the road. He won't abandon you now. I know he won't.
I need to be alone, okay?
Okay, we'll come back a little later.
I made a bet with Tanya you wouldn't last a week.
Thank you.
Well, I cheated. My sister's husband's got a cousin who fixes those copy machines out in Beverly Hills, California. Your grandfather's office copier breaks down all the time. I've heard all about Mr. Landlord and his wayward grandson. So I got the inside track on you. Never bet on a horse you ain't seen run. Famous words from my ex-husband.
Well, I sure ran, didn't I?
Honey, when the bullets start flying, everybody runs. If I had a rich granddaddy, I suppose I'd hurry back to him, too. You know, I don't like your music too much.
What, is this supposed to be a pep talk or something?
Now, wait a minute, hold on. What I'm trying to say is music is your real dream. Ever got that right? You just pretending to be this big businessman to keep your family out of your hair. But music is your thing, right? I got a dream. I'm saving money to open up a spa. Put green mud on ladies' faces and charge them $50. Now, sometimes, just when I think I'm getting ahead, something happens. Say, my rent gets raised. But I press on, Michael, because it's something I just gotta do. And running out there like that yesterday to protect you and Josh was something Anderson had to do. You couldn't have talked him out of that. You can't let anybody talk you out of anything that's inside of you.
The point is, Mary would still be alive today if I wasn't so naive. I don't belong here.
Nobody belongs here. But since all of us are still here, well, we spent some time talking about our dreams. And it kind of makes us feel like family.
Sure does.
Now, you know, if I lose this bet, I gotta go to church for 6 Sundays. Hell, I guess it's not that bad. Anyway, I'm giving up all that astrology stuff. You can bet that. Last Friday it said a stranger would be showing up here. But you know, all week long, I never saw a stranger, Michael. Maybe the stars do control our lives, but you know what I want to know? I want to know who controls those stars. Maybe that's who we all need to be talking to now.
She's right, you know, Michael.
Monica?
The one who controls the stars, it's God. And he controls the sun and the moon and the heavens. But he doesn't control our lives, and he doesn't control our hearts. They belong to us. And he will speak to them only if we ask him. If we wait and watch and listen.
I'm really kind of frightened right now. I don't know why.
Don't be afraid, Michael. I am an angel sent by God. He's taken away my sight for a while so that my heart can become a better listener. So that I may teach you and Josh to become better listeners. And do you know what I hear, Michael? I hear how beautiful you are. And how much you want to belong to a family, any family. And I hear how you finally have found one.
Why? Why would God send me an angel? What about them out there, those people? God, they deserve angels. They're the people getting shot, people trying to survive, not me. Not me.
No one is ever without an angel when they need one most. This is your time, Michael. Listen to me. God loves you. And he knows how lost you have felt, and he knows how alone you have been, and he knows that if you walk out of here today, you will be alone once more. But if you stay, Michael, you can ask him for direction right here, right now, and he will put you on a new road. And it may not be easy, but it will be a worthy journey that matters and that will last for the rest of your life. Will you ask him, Michael? Will you?
Do you think he'll answer me?
I promise.
College?
That's right. I'm gonna kick your butt all the way to graduation, too. That's what Mary would have wanted. That's what Mary's gonna get.
But how am I gonna pay for college? Making sandwiches?
I make a pretty good one.
I got a good name for a sandwich.
What's that, baby?
The grandma.
Permission to come aboard?
Denied.
Yeah, right.
You never did give me an ounce of respect, did you?
Boy, you know, Walker, you look very nearly alive.
Don't rub it in. How's your boy?
Beginning to get up and around. He wants to come to the funeral.
So do I.
Well, why don't you sell that place so you can get...
I have a proposition for you. Kind of an inspiration, really.
You know, you been talking to them angels?
Where's Daddy?
He's gonna meet us here. He had to run an errand.
We weep today, for we have lost a good friend.
Yes.
The violence of this world has taken our sister away from us. And yet, we can still rejoice today.
That's right.
We rejoice because we know that even though our beloved Mary is absent from the body, she is today, right now, present with the Lord.
Afternoon. No, you probably don't feel like talking to me right now, but,
I suppose you're leaving.
well, actually, I can give you this. Goodman Heating and Plumbing. Everything's fixed. Anything else, you just let me know. I'll be here.
Okay.
You get everything?
Yep. Got it all.
Afternoon, sir. Easy does it.
But the thing I'm gonna remember most about Mary is her dignity. Didn't matter what she was doing, whether she was talking politics or throwing out the garbage. She did it with dignity.
That's right.
So sorry, good woman. So sorry. If you need anything, come to me.
Bless you.
My grandma was the best woman who ever lived. She worked hard and yelled at me to go to school. She always told me that you can't change the world all at once. You gotta change it one life at a time. All I could say is she sure changed mine. And I just want to say, I'm gonna try my best to make sure it was worth it.
That's right.
Amen.
Amen.
Is that all?
Blood's been spilled in the house, y'all.
Yes, yes.
It's the blood of her parents, our children. And for every drop of blood that's been spilled on the street, 1,000 tears have been shed for the lives that have been lost here. And I'm angry because I know who pulled that trigger. Hopelessness pulled that trigger. Shattered our lives. Took away that boy's sight. Took away the life of my friend. Because hope was not there to stop it. But I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. Hope is here today. Hope is here today because tomorrow, when evil whispers in the ears of our children, who's gonna be there to stop it? We're gonna be there to stop it. And we're gonna do that by taking our dreams back. You know, I've learned a great lesson in this week of sorrow. I've learned that God is watching us. And that he sends his angels down to protect us and to advise us. Yeah, sometimes to take us home. And I've learned that God does love us. And when we tell God our dream, now he just don't laugh in our face and say, yeah, good luck. In fact, God asks more of us than we'll ever ask for ourselves. That's why this time, y'all, we're gonna succeed. We will succeed. Because God will return more to us than we'll ever expect for ourselves. So we're gonna have to ask him, though. We're gonna have to ask him today. We're gonna have to ask him for ourselves, for families, for children. Huh? And for Mary.
What a beautiful wall.
You can see the wall.
I can see it all now.
Come on, angel babies, let's go home.
Every new baby is a sign from God that he hasn't given up on us yet.
So precious and so pure.
He looks like Winston Churchill to me. A very young Churchill. Winston's a primmie. He made up his mind he was coming out 6 weeks before his due date, and nothing was going to stop him.
Ah, so you're a willful little fellow, huh?
Some babies have the strongest wills of anyone I know.
Hello, Doctor. You seem right at home here.
Oh, Tess, I think I'm a natural. It's only been 1 day, but I just know what to do. I mean, take Sally there, for instance. One look, and I said jaundice.
God always gives you what you need when you need it, doesn't he?
So what does my assignment need? Meg seems fine.
Oh, she is fine. Strong, independent, married, but she takes it all for granted. Her husband is going to Paris for 2 weeks. They'll be separated by an ocean for their anniversary.
So that's what I'm supposed to do, get them together.
Your job is to keep them apart and make sure she stays right here in this hospital. Absence is going to make her heart fonder and wiser.
Dr. Kirchi to room 103. Dr. Kirchi to room 103, please. You can check little Sally's bilirubin count again after 12 hours. And if it hasn't jumped back up, she's on her way home. Okay?
Great.
And I'll be on my way to Paris.
What?
Remember what you said yesterday? Life is short?
I said that?
Yes, you did, and you were right. Seize the day. So I decided I'm going to see Brian. I'm leaving for the airport. I'm going to be on that plane to Paris.
Ah, no, Meg. You can't do that.
Sure I can. You're covered here. Au revoir, Monica. Thanks for the push.
Bon voyage.
Oh, boy.
What just happened here?
Free will sneak up on you every time. There are only so many things we can control. As I was saying...
So what do we do now?
In an emergency, baby, there's only one thing you can do. Sit tight and wait for help. We're flying blind here, and so is Meg.
Maintenance to maternity. Maintenance to maternity, please.
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Airline announced the final boarding call from flight 732 to Paris, leaving from gate B4. All passengers.
Thank God, I made it. I'm on standby. The name is Salter. I'm sorry, we're completely filled up. You don't understand. I've got to be on this flight. My husband's on this plane. It's our anniversary. I brought champagne.
There's nothing I can do. Every seat is sold.
Why don't you check under my reservation? I'm in 6B. I think 6A may have just opened up.
There's nothing here. Look at that. It sure is. How did you know that?
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is great. Is there anything I can do?
Oh, no. I am fine. I am on vacation, and I'm glad to help.
Thanks.
You're in 6A.
How's the weather, dear? It looks dreadful. I always hate to take off in choppy air.
We'll be fine. I'm sure you'll have a pleasant flight. Hello. Hi. You were in 6A. That's to your left. Thank you. You're welcome.
Andrew, what are you doing here?
Hi, Celeste. Well, I'm on vacation. I have 2 weeks in the City of Lights with nothing but very rich food and old masters.
Death takes a holiday, huh?
And you're working.
Yeah, I'm supposed to drop some truth in my assignment's lap. You wouldn't happen to know which one it is, would you?
No questions, please, because the only questions that I'm prepared to answer are in French.
Here, let me help you with that, sir.
Thank you.
Well, Celeste, come a long way in a couple of weeks.
There's nothing like a couple of good assignments under your halo to give an angel real confidence. Ryan. May I fasten your seatbelt, please?
Sure, thank you.
Je m'appelle Andrew. Je brosse tes dents.
My husband speaks French. He's sitting right over there. I'm sorry to bother you. It's just I'm excited to see him. It's our anniversary, and, well...
Okay. Mais oui, je comprends. And I'll be happy to switch
Ladies and
seats
gentlemen,
with
this
you
is the
once we're
captain speaking.
Thanks.
Welcome aboard Flight 732, leaving New York for Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. Mesdames et messieurs, c'est le capitaine Paul Boulot. Bienvenue au bord du vol 732 de New York à Charles de Gaulle, Paris.
Fasten your seatbelt. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Où est le restaurant?
22 years. Our marriage has outlived 2 cats, a parakeet, an ant farm, and 2 grad schools.
One for each.
Yes, history and pediatrics. He deals with the very old, and I deal with the very young.
So, do you have kids?
No. Brian's students are his surrogate children, and my patients are mine. I like treating children because it's an impact in the future. And I like contributing, and so does Brian.
It sounds like you both give a lot.
Yes, we do. Just not to each other. That's why I thought it was a good idea that I came on this trip. I reached a point in my career where I can relax. But now I really want to give some time to my marriage. Do you know what Brian gave me for our last anniversary? A piece of the Berlin Wall.
Wow.
Brian studies revolutions. French, Chinese, German, Balkans. Anything bloody.
He looks so mild-mannered.
Oh, he is. That's the joke.
Yeah.
If he met a revolutionary on the street, he'd run.
And you joined the uprising, right?
Yes, probably. Yes, Brian lives in the past, and I live for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting our
Berlin Wall. And for 28 years, the Brandenburg Gate sat in a concrete no man's land. Now it stood open, majestic. And the wall came tumbling down.
I'm gonna miss you.
Olivia, are you gonna be okay?
I guess so. I'm gonna be with my family till you make up your mind.
I just need some time.
I know. I just hope it's soon.
It's funny, here I'm a middle-aged man. My life was settled, measured, and then, I mean, you made me feel things I never thought I could.
I love you, Brian. Can I get you something to drink? No, but I would like to switch seats and sit with my husband. He's in the bulkhead. Your husband? Yes. The gray-haired one? I'm guessing his nose is in a book. Oh, but don't tell him I'm here. Oh, no. Don't worry, I won't. So, she's here to surprise her husband.
Ah, that's nice. Quelle surprise.
Oh, no, ma'am. Please keep your seatbelt fastened. We're still climbing. I mean, he can tell you the date Louis XVI was beheaded, the date Guernica was bombed, but our anniversary? Forget it.
How can you laugh that off?
I'm used to it. I mean, I try to understand Brian. But history seems cold to me. It's like conducting an autopsy. I like living, breathing things, people. That's why I'm in medicine. But Brian...
You two are... You're really different, aren't you?
It's funny, but it's sad. And then it is what it is.
You obviously love him very much.
You sound like Monica.
Monica?
Yes, I work with her in the hospital. She's the one who convinced me to come.
I'm sorry, did you say Monica?
Yes.
Excuse me, is that Professor Salter up there and Dr. Salter back there?
I really can't say, ma'am.
My husband, before he passed away, of course, served on a benefit committee with them. He never introduced me.
I think they need me in the galley.
Paris is a city of love. I don't understand why the Salters aren't sitting together.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Are you the captain? Is there something you need in the cockpit? Maybe some peanuts or some drinks or something?
No, the cockpit is just fine. It's your assignment that I'm worried about, though.
Assignment? You mean...
My name is Sam, and I'm your supervisor.
Oh, no, but Tess is my supervisor.
I'm also Tess's supervisor.
I didn't know Tess could be supervised.
No, it's not easy. Believe me. But neither is this case. You see, they only call me out for emergencies.
Like the husband and the wife. How'd they become an emergency?
Humans, you know, they forget that love is a choice. But you have to choose it every day, and some days they choose other things.
Brian, I'm a little cold. Is there another blanket?
Sure.
What's the matter? What? I'm scared.
I knew it. There's a storm brewing.
Monica, can you hear me?
Now, don't you worry, Mrs. Preston. Your baby is just fine. We've got everything under control. All right, goodbye.
Yes, that's right, son. She just decided to leave. I couldn't stop her, and I couldn't go with her. Tess, someone over there needs a blanket.
Well, that's caused some serious complications. The girlfriend and the wife were never supposed to meet.
The girlfriend?
I meant to mention that to you.
That makes everything very complicated.
Yes, well, there's complications down here, too.
That generator better stay on because Kevin needs his oxygen.
All right, Monica, you stay where you are, and I'll have Andrew take over up here.
Andrew, I thought he was on vacation.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, God, Brian. Did she see us?
I don't know.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know why she's on this plane. She's supposed to be on duty at the hospital. This is Wednesday, right?
Yeah, the 21st.
The 21st.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in your seats with your
Oh,
seatbelts
dear.
fastened.
He saw her, but she didn't see him. Wouldn't you think by now someone would have offered to switch seats? Unless they're not traveling together.
This plane and that marriage is headed straight into a very bumpy storm.
Sam, this was supposed to be a simple
simple assignment. I was just supposed to get on the plane, serve the food, and deliver some truth to one of my assignments.
Celeste, you know, in this world, nothing is simple, especially the truth. People always see to that. People like Brian and Meg and Olivia.
Which one's my assignment? It seems like they all need an angel.
And they'll all get one. But you're here for someone else.
Someone else? This isn't gonna be easy, is it?
No, it's not. But you've got two very important things going for you. God and this emergency button.
Looks like we're in for some bad weather.
Yeah, well, I better see if I can switch seats and sit next to Brian before it hits, or I'll be sitting here all the way to Paris.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing some turbulence. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened.
Celeste, why don't you take Andrew a nice cold drink?
I am so sorry, sir. You just follow me to the galley. I'll help get you dried off. Sam's here.
Sam?
Was that really necessary, Sam?
Another vacation? As I recall, you just had a vacation.
Oh, Sam, it's been 100 years. Last time I was in Paris, Van Gogh had that ear thing. I want to see the Eiffel Tower. I want to see the Mona Lisa.
Well, Miss Mona is still smiling, excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is still on, so please take your seat immediately. Please remain seated.
Surprise you for your anniversary. Surprise. I never thought you'd cheat on me, Brian. She's one of your students, isn't she?
I never meant for it to happen. It's not what you think. It just hasn't felt like things were good between us for a long time.
Oh, well, then I guess you probably did the right thing. Having affairs with younger women always make a marriage better.
Yes. Yes, poor Meg is gonna need an angel exactly like you.
Oh, Sam.
Now, look, you've already established a connection with her. And with what she's about to go through, it could be a matter of life or death.
Who's?
Well, at the moment, it's up in the air.
Are you okay?
Listen to me.
You don't know how bad this hurts, Brian. I will never, ever forgive you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a medical emergency. Is there a doctor on board?
I'm a doctor.
Thank you. I know this is going to be a difficult situation, but we've got a pregnant woman up front, and I believe she's about to deliver.
Go.
Oh.
I got you.
I'm a little sick.
Okay, just lean on me. Let's sit down. Okay. Lean back.
This is more than an affair, isn't it, Brian? This is the family we never had.
Meg, I'm so sorry. But help her, will you please help her?
Of course I will. a doctor. I keep the vows I make. Now move. I'm Dr. Salter. I'm here. I'm gonna help you. We can both do this.
Thank you. Well, I guess this explains the separate travel plans.
My water broke.
Folks, please remain seated. We have a doctor here, and everything's going to be just fine.
Are you under any medication?
No. I'm so scared.
You're gonna be fine. Is this your first pregnancy?
I knew I shouldn't have traveled. I just had to get to Paris to be with my family. I didn't want to be alone. Oh.
What are you, in your 36th week?
She has a little more than a month to go.
Heavens, still a month to go. That can't be good.
All right, Olivia, I want to get you to lie down, all right?
Doctor, I think that maybe the galley's the best place for her as far as privacy and safety.
Good. Let's do that.
Okay.
Easy does it. Here we go. Meg's a great doctor. She'll take care of you.
Okay.
Celeste, find as many blankets as you can and take them to the galley.
Okay.
Thanks.
I think I know who, well, certainly what, that girl is. And frankly, I am shocked.
Excuse me, can I have your blanket, please?
Certainly.
I may need an extra pair of hands if she delivers. How long before we get to Paris?
Well, we haven't reached the point of no return yet. I'll ask the captain to turn back.
Great. And pray for a tailwind.
That's been taken care of.
How are you doing, Olivia?
My head is throbbing. It's too early.
Don't worry. This headache, how long have you had it?
A couple of days.
How's your vision?
It's getting blurry.
Wait, is something wrong? Will the baby be okay?
Baby's gonna be fine. Olivia, do you have high blood pressure?
Yes.
Check with the passengers. See if anyone is carrying a blood pressure cuff. Also, I'm gonna need a bulb syringe and a thermometer. Anybody traveling with an infant will have one. Because I think we're gonna have a baby real soon. Right away, doctor.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to an onboard medical emergency, we've been cleared with priority to return to JFK. Now, we're sorry if this has caused any inconvenience. Thank you. Tess. Yeah, we'll be landing soon, so you're gonna have your hands full.
Well, we got our hands full here.
Well, you just better find space in that nursery.
That baby's coming now. We got space. And lights. See you soon. Well, God does make everything work together for the good one way or another.
Tess, I don't understand why God would want Meg to deliver this particular baby, considering whose it is. I mean, it would seem like she would have enough to handle just knowing about it.
That's why she's surrounded by angels. Believe me, delivering that baby could lead to Meg's own deliverance.
Baby will be small, but that'll help us.
Olivia! Meg, she's losing it. Please do something.
I know, Brian. Olivia, stay with us. Come on.
I'm scared.
I know. She's racing. Andrew, there's portable oxygen tanks on the plane. Get me one as soon as you can.
No problem.
She's crowning. Here she comes.
Looking for this? So it's time, huh?
Looks like it.
Well, go do what you have to do, Andrew.
Sam, what more do I have to do?
Please. One crisis at a time.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Is that girl going to be all right? Is the baby in danger?
They're both in very good hands.
God only knows what's gonna happen next.
Yes, and that's enough.
Isn't this exciting?
Andrew, start the oxygen. Put the mask over her nose and mouth. You're gonna have to get her to push harder when at a critical point.
Push, Olivia, push.
Come on, give me a great big push. Come on, let's go. Push.
All I could find is the bulb syringe.
Great. Sterilize it, please. How are we doing, Andrew?
Actually, her color's getting better.
The baby's my assignment, isn't it?
Congratulations. It's gonna be a girl.
What's wrong? Why isn't the baby crying?
It's not breathing. The syringe and the oxygen, quick. Thank you. Come on. Come on. We got it. We got it.
A baby right here now. And the doctor delivered her husband's baby by another woman. Why, it's scandalous. You'd expect something like this to happen in coach, but in first class.
Quick, give me the oxygen. Great. I need the towels. We need to keep it dry and warm. Here we go. All right, we did it. We did it.
It's okay.
Here we go.
It's a girl.
Here's your baby.
My baby.
I have to check her vital signs.
She's beautiful. Yes, she's beautiful. Meg saved her life. She's so extraordinary. I never knew that she could do that. How could you not? I've never seen her work before all these years.
How are you doing?
My head is splitting. That's my baby.
Your baby's perfect. Brian has her.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our captain has signaled our final approach to JFK. Please make sure that your seat backs and your tray tables are in their full upright position for landing. We'll be on the ground in just a few minutes.
You need to go sit down. Hold the baby tightly to your chest for landing.
Meg, thank you.
I'm a doctor.
You're the best there is. I never saw you do this.
You need to go too, Andrew. Go sit down.
Olivia. She doesn't look good.
Brian, give the baby to Celeste. You and Andrew hold Olivia down.
Hold her tight, Celeste.
I got her.
Hold on, Olivia. She's had 2 seizures, edema. My guess is she's got proteinuria. Instead of an anti-hypertensive drip.
They're all set up for you in Trauma 1, Doctor. They're waiting for the baby in pediatrics.
Oh, Monica. Thank God the baby's okay. I still don't know how Meg did it.
Did you pray for her?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry, you can't go in there yet.
Can I hold the baby?
Only for a moment. We have to run some tests.
There was something that I was supposed to tell you. It may not make any sense right now, or maybe it'll make more sense now than ever. What I needed to tell you is this. The world is full of miracles, Mr. Salter. Big ones and little ones. Ones that happen all at once and ones that take time to grow. Those are the hardest ones to recognize. The long miracles. But those are the ones you need to protect and cherish more than ever.
Why don't you try to get some rest? I can take it from here.
Okay, watch the pole.
Got it?
Another line, too.
Got it.
What's going on?
Keep her out legs elevated, please.
Right.
That's it.
Same on the back.
The color, he's still dropping out. Dr. Farrell.
Andrew.
Olivia took such a big risk getting on that plane in her condition.
The doctors are doing the best they can.
Well, she's in God's hands now. And Meg is back in yours.
But I thought you wanted Andrew to handle Meg.
Andrew has new orders. As do you, I believe. Thank you. I know you didn't plan on working today, but neither did Meg. I mean, that is one remarkable woman. A lady full of true integrity.
Yeah. Too bad her husband doesn't have any.
Whoa, you really don't like Brian, do you?
Look at what he did to her.
Well, humans do make mistakes, Andrew. They stumble, they lose their way, as did Brian. So sometimes he needs an angel.
So you're putting me on as a caseworker here?
I am hereby informing the angel of death that there is life in that there marriage.
Well, Sam, it's been a long time since I did the caseworker thing.
Well, you won't be doing it alone.
I know.
I can't believe this. It's supposed to be the happiest moment of my life, but it just couldn't be sadder.
Those emotions are a lot closer together than most people think.
I never knew I could feel this way. I can't even put it into words. The moment that they put my child in my arms, it was like my whole life had new meaning. And I don't know what to do. Have you ever been married?
No, but I hear that it can be wonderful.
It can be. It was. It's ancient history. I don't know what happened. I wish Meg and I would have had a child.
Children aren't the solution. They are the evidence.
Of what?
Of God's abiding love for man, that he hasn't given up on the human race.
God.
I'm an angel, sent by God.
Would you give me a break? I don't believe in God or angels.
We believe in you. So did Meg. Meg has been believing in you ever since you were a struggling history major studying revolutions. And now there's a revolution going on inside you. It's not the kind with guns and cannons. It's the kind that takes place very, very deep in your heart.
I still love Meg.
God knows that.
But Olivia and the child, they need me.
What they need now is honesty. And what Meg needs now is to know that you love her. And what you need now is to know that God loves you, and he will help you through this. Through this, not away from it.
It's too late. I can't leave Olivia and go back to Meg. There's just too much
history. Brian, you know that revolutions don't happen overnight. You and Meg didn't come apart overnight, and you won't get back together overnight. But you won't get back together at all unless you try. That baby is a miracle, as is everything that God gives life to, including your marriage.
A long miracle, huh? Meg.
What do you want, Brian?
To apologize.
I think it's a little late for that, don't you?
And to tell you that I love you, and I always have.
You have a funny way to show it. I talked to Dr. Blakemore. Olivia's in critical condition.
I know, and so are we.
What are you talking about? You just had a baby with another woman. Do you know what it felt like when I held that baby? Your baby, not mine. Not ours. It was the most heartbreaking moment of my life.
How do you think I felt? Olivia just had the baby that I wanted to have with you and didn't. But now the baby's here. So is her mother. And so are we.
There is no we, Brian. We are finished.
Dr. Parra to ER, code blue. Dr. Parra to ER, code blue.
Hello, Olivia. I'm Monica.
What place is this?
Well, at the moment, you're in a hospital in New York.
Is my baby here?
Yes. Oh, she's so beautiful.
And Brian?
He's here too.
Will you ask him to take care of our baby?
Of course I will.
He's a wonderful man. And his wife is a wonderful woman. Tell her thank you.
I will. Olivia, this is Andrew.
Yeah, we've already met. You were one of my angels up there.
I still am.
Funny. I wanted to be a better person when I died. I was going to change my life.
Just let God change your heart.
Okay.
Dr. Levy, please call extension 434. Dr. Levy, please call extension 434.
Right, I got it. Come on, Louise.
Meg, we did everything we could do. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I promise you I'll take care of our baby.
My God, Monica.
What you said yesterday. What you said yesterday made so much sense. You never know what's around the corner.
Life, death, maybe even an angel.
I must really be tired.
Too tired to see the truth?
I don't understand.
Meg, I am an angel, sent by God to see you through this.
A real angel.
Yes. No halos, no wings, just love. That's what you need, That's what God gives. And that's what you and Brian still have if you're willing to find it again.
When I saw him hold that little baby, it was a cruel reminder of what we never had. And what we'll never have again. I should have been the one to have a baby. I should have been the mother of our child.
You still can be.
It's too late. I never thought that it mattered before. Not to him, and not to me. And now that I know it does, it's too late.
With God, it's never too late to create a family. And there's a baby now who needs one.
That baby is not mine. It never can be.
That's up to you.
You want me to forgive Brian for what he did? This was his choice.
And now it's yours. You can choose to end this marriage, or you can choose to renew it, to give it a rebirth.
I don't know how to save it.
You can't, but God can. He can take anything that's broken and make it whole. But you have to give him the pieces. And because he is the creator, he knows how all the pieces fit together. He loves you so much, Meg. Let him show you how to forgive. Let him show you, both of you, how to love again.
Meg.
I want her, Brian. I want that little girl. I suppose it's impossible to make sense out of all of this. But one thing I know for sure. God wants us to be a family. So do I.
Yeah, your lunches are almost ready.
Hank, leave me alone.
What? I'm not doing anything.
Hank,
Hank.
give me a wet willy.
Hank. We're out of milk. I'll pick some up on the way home.
Hey, Noah, what do you want to do for your birthday?
Have a party?
Yeah, right. Who'd come?
Hey, of course you can have a party.
All right, come on, let's get a move on. Time, school, wait for no men or boys.
These are the Monroes.
They seem like a very happy family.
Well, they are for the moment.
Are they my assignments?
No, just Hank over there. He's yours, the parents are mine.
Huh? What about the wee boy?
Noah?
Whose is he?
That's yet to be determined. I hate elevator music. Thank you.
So, is this them? And they work in the same office building.
And they live in two different worlds. His name is Ray. He needs you to help him unburden himself of a great secret.
And this is...
His name is Grant. He has a secret, too, and more guilt than any one man deserves. He's had some hard times, and they're about to get harder.
Okay. Now what?
Push the button.
Here you go. Thank you. Hello there. My name is Monica, and I'll be your server today.
Hi.
And you are?
My name?
Uh-huh.
My name is Hank.
Hank. What can I get for you?
What's the special?
Oh, well, actually, the special isn't very special at all.
I'll have a chocolate sundae.
Great. That'll be right up, and I'll be right back. I need one snow-covered black cow with a siren on top. There you go.
Hey.
You look the other way. When people look the other way, you can lose a French fry. Or something a lot more precious. Maybe even their soul.
Hello there.
Sit down here, Angel Girl. Now, this is going to be one nasty case. We've got 6 puzzle pieces, and we've got to fit them together and make a pretty picture. And I'm not just talking about puzzle pieces, I'm talking about 6 human lives. Now, we've got 6 hands between us, and we're going to have to use each of them on this case.
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
When's Mom coming home?
Oh, any minute. She has a new partner at work and she's showing her the ropes.
Dad, I know what I want for my birthday.
Great, what?
A little brother.
No more little brothers. They're a pain.
Hank. And Noah, your mom and I aren't having any more children.
It's not fair. Hank got me.
And you're all we can handle.
Well, I either want a little brother or some paints.
Paints we can do.
Hey, Noah, paint my picture.
Dad.
Hank.
What?
Hello. Hi. This is Tess, my new partner. This is Jake and Noah and Hank.
Nice to meet you, Tess. Well, I'd shake your hand, but
That's quite all right. Hello there, little one.
I'm gonna be 9 on Saturday.
Well, I've heard that boys are at their smartest at age 9.
Can you stay for dinner, Tess?
Yes, I can, and I will.
Set another place, would you, Hank?
I'm already on it.
Tess sold 3 houses today.
You're kidding. That's great.
I've never seen anything like it.
Beginner's luck, huh, Tess?
I think not.
Hank, could you pour the milk, please? It's in the bag on the counter.
Oh, all right.
Thank you. You're welcome.
No, it's not.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot the milk.
No, look under the lettuce, baby.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Hey, Noah. You look just like this dorky kid who's lost on the milk carton.
Hank.
No, I'm serious. Look.
Hank, stop it.
All right, all right. There you go.
Morning. It's a nice day. I'm new in the building. My name's Andrew. And you are?
Getting off here.
Right floor, honey.
Hello?
How you doing, son?
I'm fine.
Great, great. Nice looking jacket. Where'd you get that? Didn't pay retail, did you? Tell me you did not pay retail.
No. I don't buy my own clothes. They're given to us.
Ooh, a perk. Good, good. But if you ever need something like that, you let me know, because I got a guy.
You got a guy?
Got a guy. You're new in the building, aren't you? I'm Ray.
Andrew.
Ray Bishop. Glad to meet you. If you ever need anything, or if you know anybody needs anything, you let me know, because,
You got a guy?
Got a guy.
Actually, Ray, I got a question for you.
Good talking to you. See you again sometime, Andrew.
Strike two.
All right, it's begun.
No, it's too soon.
Tess, we're not ready. We are ready when we have to be. And right now, we have to be.
Morning.
Hey, how you doing, Andy?
Yeah, it's Andrew, and I'm good. I'm good. I was wondering, what kind of work do you do?
Little this, little that. How about you?
I thought that we were talking about you.
We did.
Hi, Ray.
Hey, how'd you do that?
You know, usually I spend a lot more time than this on a case, but I just don't have much on this one, that I know.
What are you talking about?
You're not gonna make this easy, are you? So I'm just gonna hit you with it all at once.
Don't touch me.
Ray, I'm an angel. And I've been sent to you by God to give you a message.
God.
God.
Uh-huh.
God knows what you've done, Ray. And he wants you to remember this. The truth will set you free.
Well, whoever set you free made a big mistake.
Talk about cutting to the chase.
Tess, I just don't have the time.
You have less than you think.
Okay, then I'll go find Grant. I'll find his office.
Grant doesn't come to work anymore.
Uh-oh.
You said it. He's in apartment 761.
Grant? Grant, you home?
Got it?
Yeah.
What kind of party you want, pal?
The kind where you get presents.
Well, that's my favorite kind, too.
All right, get lost, Squirt.
Hank, be nice.
Sorry. All right, get lost, Squirt, please.
Come on. I'll be out there in just a second.
Dad, I need to make a family tree, so I'm gonna need baby pictures.
Oh, well, that shouldn't be too tough.
I can find everyone except Noah.
Noah?
Yeah, where are his baby pictures? Why aren't they with everyone else's?
You know, maybe you should ask your mother about this.
I did. She told me to ask you.
Oh, she did. Well, when we moved into this house from our old house, the moving company lost about 8 big boxes, and Noah's baby pictures were in there. That's probably why she told you to see me. She's still so mad at that moving company. All you have to do is mention Noah's pictures. She gets hysterical.
Okay, I won't say anything.
Good idea.
Especially on your hands. It makes them cramp all up.
Mom, I need to talk to you.
Just a second, Hank.
That's all right. I'll wait for you at the office. Hello, Hank.
Hi.
All right, I won't be late. Something wrong?
Kind of. I need to make a family tree for civics class, so I need baby pictures.
Baby pictures?
Yeah, I could find a lot of me, but I couldn't find any of Noah.
I don't know, honey. Maybe your dad knows.
I asked him, and he told me to talk to you.
Well, all I can think of is that they've been put away somewhere.
Put away?
Yeah, well, I might be able to find some, but it could take a while.
Let's go.
Oh, jeez, where does the time go? All right, Hank, do you want to ride?
No, that's okay. I'll ride my bike.
You sure? All right. Have a good day. I'll see you tonight.
Have a good day, Hank.
Bye.
Come on, let's go. Noah's all dressed and ready to go.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep. Bye, sweetie.
I just gotta get my blazer. Sorry. Be right back.
I'm coming! Coming!
Why do I get the feeling you didn't get the answers you were looking for?
No answers, just more questions.
Well, what's all this?
Looks like a bunch of junk.
I'll be right back.
It's time to fit some of the pieces together. Andrew and I are handling our side. It's time for you to move to the next level now.
All right, but how?
Hey, look what I found.
What is it?
It's an old check for $25,000. Made out to Pioneer Legal Services.
That's not just a check, Hank. That's a clue.
Cool.
You all right?
Not really.
Is that because you're afraid you won't find something out? Or you're afraid that you will?
Both.
Sweetheart, is that you? My fee is $300 an hour for anything legal. I will absolutely not do anything illegal. What do you need?
Oh, we need to find the truth.
What kind of truth?
How come my parents gave you this money?
All people do anymore is ask me a lot of questions. Kid, it looks like I did a job for the Monroes. And that's the truth. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry I don't validate.
Mr. Bishop, do you handle adoption cases?
I handle all kinds of cases.
Would you handle an adoption case in which corners are cut?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, right.
Why aren't you in school?
We need to know what happened.
Why?
The truth will set you free.
The guy in the elevator. He wasn't kidding. That's what he said. He was.
He is, and so am I.
Get out of town.
It's true. How else would I know about that toe you shut off so you wouldn't have to go to Vietnam?
Hey, that was an accident.
Tell the boy the truth, Ray.
Okay. You want the truth? Here's the truth. I did an adoption for the Monroes.
No, it's not my brother.
I'm sorry, son. Your parents should have told you.
Where did the baby come from?
Okay, that's enough truth for one day. You want to go searching for a missing baby? You look someplace else.
I'm not looking for him. His father is.
Oh, my God. Out! Get out!
Where is he? Where could he have gone?
I don't know. Hank, did you take something out of your mother's closet?
Where's Noah?
We sent him to Billy's house, honey. Where have you been?
Why didn't you tell me about Noah?
What about Noah?
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me anymore. I saw Ray Bishop. I talked to the lawyer.
You did what?
I know all about it. Noah's adopted.
Oh, Hank. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. We should have told you. And Noah, it's just that we just couldn't.
Why not?
Noah came from a terrible home.
His mother was a drug user. One day she overdosed and died. And his father's in prison. He probably will be for a very long time.
That's why we couldn't say anything. It would kill Noah to know where he came from.
Yeah. I guess it would. And it still can. Because his dad's not in jail anymore. He's out. And he's looking for Noah.
Good arm.
I've seen you. You're the guy from the elevator. How'd you get in here?
Grant, don't you think that enough things have been broken around here?
Get out.
This is very beautiful.
Jenna did it. My wife.
She was a wonderful woman.
Yes, she was. You knew her?
We met once.
She used to sit at her easel and paint with the baby in her lap. You know, sometimes I smell her perfume, and I think she's still here somewhere. In the other room, painting or feeding the baby. But then I go in there and...
This is, it's a beautiful boy.
He was. That's sweet. And he looked just like Jenna. Exactly like her. Why am I telling you this? What are you doing here?
Well, I hope that I can make you feel better.
I don't want to feel better. I don't deserve to feel better.
That is not true.
Yes, it is true. We went running some errands. We went to the mall. He was laughing and playing and having a good time. And then he dropped his ball. And I went after him. I left him. And I went after his ball.
Grant, you and your son were victims of a crime. This is not your fault.
Well, Jenna thought it was my fault. She wouldn't even look at me after that. So, I lost her once then, and then I lost her another time in the accident, if that's even what it was.
It was an accident, Grant. It was. You should believe me because I know. Jenna's brakes failed, and she died instantly. There was no pain, and it was an accident.
Yeah, well, that's what the police said. Maybe it's the truth. But even if it wasn't, I don't blame her. I wish I had the guts to do it. And then after that, I was completely alone. I had no one. So I tried to find Johnny again. I put his face out there again, thinking maybe somehow, some way, somebody would find him and bring him back home. But they never did. I looked away.
What the? Hello, Ray. You couldn't quite tell the whole truth, could you?
So what are you gonna do, Mr. Angel? Send me to hell?
That's not the plan.
Good, because I've been there. Believe me.
Ray, I am not here to punish you. I am here to help you and to help you help others. You're the only one who can fit all the pieces together.
What pieces?
The Monroe adoption.
I don't want to talk about this.
I know. But God does.
What am I doing here? What are you doing to me?
You're here to tell the truth.
Who's he?
His name's Grant. He's the father of the little boy on the milk carton.
Oh, no, I can't do this.
Ray, sooner or later, the truth always comes out. It just so happens that now, this time, it's sooner. Grant?
No. What do you want?
I'm an attorney. I specialize in adoptions. 7 years ago, this couple came to me. They had a little boy, and they couldn't have any more kids. They wanted another baby. Well, the waiting list was very long, and the price was very high, and they could afford it. And my people went out and they found a kid, a little boy.
A little boy? Go on.
I didn't ask any questions because I didn't want to know the answers. I took the kid, I gave him away. I cashed my check. I did it once. I never did it again. And I haven't spent a day without thinking about it.
Grant, the little boy is your son.
You sold my son. I didn't know. I didn't know.
You knew he was someone's son?
Yes. Yes, he knew. But he didn't care.
No, he's right. I'm ashamed to say it. I didn't care. I hate that I did it. But I did it, and I can't undo it. I wish I could.
Grant, there's something I should tell you. I'm an angel. And I've been sent to you by God. He wants you to know that he is sorry that all this has happened. And he is saddened by your pain.
But I bring you great news. Your son is alive. And he's here.
He's here?
Yes, just a few miles away. He lives with a family who has taken very good care of him for all these years. And who love him very much.
Where is he? I want to see him. I want him back.
Ray?
Ray? Oh, no. You're the angel. You leave me out of this. You tell him.
Ray, you are a piece of this puzzle. If you can tell Grant where to find his son, then you will have done your part.
Please. I'll lose my license. I'll be disbarred.
This is not about your job. This is about saving two families. And Ray, believe it or not, this is about saving you too.
Good night, sweetie.
Good night. Mom, are you crying?
No, honey. I just got something in my eye.
Hey, pal. Did you have fun at Billy's house?
Yeah, we played on the swings and we played Soldier and we ate pizza.
I'm really glad you had a good time, sweetie.
You want to hear something funny?
Sure.
Billy's mom, she said I look like the boy in the milk carton.
Good night. Start packing. We leave in the morning.
All right, we'll take what we need, put what we can in storage.
I'll call Tess to sell the house. That'll take her about 5 minutes.
Hello, babies.
Tess.
Forgive me for letting myself in. I've got a message for both of you. And the message is, if you run away from this now, all of your lives, you and your family will be looking over your shoulder.
Who sent the message? It's the father, right?
Yes, but not the father you're thinking of. I'm an angel sent by God, the Father of all fathers.
Angel?
What is this? Some kind of a trick?
God doesn't play tricks. He deals in truth.
Well, there's only one truth right now, and that is that we're not letting some drug addict convict take Noah back into some horrible life.
God is not asking you to. You're a good man, Jake, and you only want what's best for your family. But you're making a decision tonight based on a lie. Noah's father was never in prison, and his mother was never an addict. She did die in a car accident a few years after her son was kidnapped.
Oh, my God.
Noah's father's still alive. His name is Grant, and he's a good man, too, with a heart every bit as broken as yours.
I can't believe this.
He may have another father, but he is a stranger. We've raised Noah. We love him. He loves us. He belongs with us.
Noah doesn't belong to you. And he doesn't belong to his biological father. God is Noah's father, just as he's the father of every man, woman, and child on the earth. As parents, you're custodians. God has trusted you to raise your children the way he wants them to be raised, with love and compassion for all, not just for those who share your blood, and not just for those who share your house.
This is all my fault.
What are you talking about?
I heard about a lawyer who could make things happen for a price. And I told myself it was a legal adoption, just cutting through the red tape, because that's what I wanted to believe.
We didn't check him out. We didn't ask any questions. We just looked the other way.
One man looked the other way when a child was stolen. Another man looked the other way when a child was sold. A couple looked the other way when a child was placed in their arms. Seems to me it's time for people to stop looking the other way and start looking toward doing the right thing. And you know what that is.
What you doing? I just want you to know that it's okay that you cracked up my bike.
It is?
Yeah. I'm sorry I called out those bad words. I mean, I was mad.
That's okay. I'm sorry I told Mom you called me those bad words.
That's okay. One more thing. No matter what happens, you'll always be my little brother. Okay.
Okay.
All right, go to sleep. Monica?
Hello, Hank.
Are you okay?
Yes. I'm an angel.
An angel? Like a guardian angel?
Just like one. And I've been sent here by God to make sure that you're all right.
God? You know God?
Yes, I do.
Is God mad at me for what I did?
No. No, he's not mad. You sought out the truth. The truth is sometimes hard to face, but you will rise above it and be freed.
I don't understand what that means.
I know you don't. But God will help you to understand. You love Noah very much, don't you?
He's all right for a squirt.
Hank, when you love someone, you don't have to keep it a secret.
I do.
God knows that. And he loves Noah too. And that's why, whatever takes place here today, God will always be there for Noah. I promise you that.
Nobody wrote with the pass. Oh, man. I missed it.
How you holding up?
Are you sure we shouldn't just tell him, Tess? Maybe we should have just told him everything first.
You can't jump to the second floor right away. You have to climb step by step. And today is the first step.
It's gonna be okay.
This is Andrew. He's here for me. And this is Grant. He's here for you.
Hello.
Come on, Andrew.
Jake Monroe. This is my wife, Amy.
So can I see him?
He's outside.
He's outside with his brother. Our son, Hank.
I never thought I'd see him again. His birthday, Christmas, Father's Day. I would hold on and wait for the day to end so that I could forget.
We loved him as though he was our own.
I can see that. Thank you.
I'll bring him in.
We didn't know.
No, it's okay. Everything's all right now.
Noah. Come here for a minute. There's somebody you should meet.
No, wait up a second.
You'll be all right.
I want to take this slow.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Hi, guys.
Mom.
Noah, this is your,
Grant. Hi. Nice to meet you, Noah.
Hi.
So, you like to play ball?
Yeah.
Me too.
Cool.
Noah, Grant's a new friend. Why don't you go up and show me your room, sweetie?
Okay. Come on. Come on.
Did you paint these?
Yeah. I like to paint.
You're very good.
Thanks.
I used to know someone who liked to paint just as much as you do. You look exactly like your mom.
No, I don't. She has brown hair.
Why do you paint these?
I don't know. You can have it if you want.
Really? Thanks.
You're welcome. Come here. It's supposed to be a surprise, and I'm not supposed to know, but I think I'm getting some paints and maybe an easel for my birthday.
In September.
No, my birthday's tomorrow.
Oh. Hey, I've got a whole bunch of canvases at home. They're yours if you want them.
I can have them? Cool. Thanks. I'll make a painting for my mom and dad. They love my artwork.
That's great. I guess you're pretty lucky to have grown up here.
Luck didn't have anything to do with it.
Are you? We're with Andrew.
This is our son, Hank.
Hi, Hank.
Are you gonna take my brother?
Hank. No, it's all right. I know this must be hard for everyone. I guess it must have been hard for God, too, if he sent angels. I spent this morning painting Johnny's room. Johnny's what his mother and I named him. And I was planning on how I was going to tell Johnny who I was. And I planned on all the great things Johnny and I were going to do together. And I even planned on where I was going to send Johnny to school, but I didn't plan on this because I realize now that he's not Johnny, he's Noah. He's mine. And he's not. take him home because he's already home.
He's staying? Noah's staying?
I want him to know the truth. I want him to know the whole truth. But not all of a sudden. And maybe in the meantime, I can just start to get to know him a little. I wanted him to be a part of my family again. But maybe the best way for me to do that is for me to become part of yours.
You are. You always have been.
Dad.
He's talking to you.
What's up, champ?
Can Grant come to my birthday party?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
Will you?
I think I've missed a few too many already.
Is that a yes?
That's a yes, yes.
Hey, Noah, you want to play soccer? You and me against Grant and Dad.
What do you think?
I think we can take him.
Hey, Monica, you want to what? Monica? Where'd they all go?
Who?
Dun, 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 dun. A little reward for a job well done.
A reward or a punishment?
What all is in here?
Well, just a few of my favorite things. Cherry cola, chocolate sundae, mocha latte, and a few French fries for good measure.
Oh.
Angel girl, some things are better together, and some things are better by themselves.
And everything in here is much better by itself.
But we three were better together.
You got that right. We had 6 hands and we needed every one of them.
Somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. I need someone who will watch over little me.
That was lovely, Tess.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
Just walking. I've been a bit depressed.
You still have to show up for work. Angels don't call in sick. Anyway, you have no business being depressed. It's a wonderful world out there, and you get a chance to be an angel in it.
I know that, but Tess, haven't you ever felt disappointed by mankind?
All the time. But we don't get depressed. We get to work.
I suppose so, but some days it's not that easy. I mean, have you seen the newspapers? The headlines make me want to weep.
Do you believe everything you read?
There's so much hatred and sadness and confusion.
And hope.
I don't know, Tess. Sometimes it seems so hopeless. As if it would take a miracle to change the direction the world is moving in.
That's exactly how the world is changed, one miracle at a time. And one of those miracles is going to happen here tonight.
A miracle here?
It's not going to change everything, but it's going to change everything for everybody in this room, including an angel.
No, Tessa, I don't feel up to it today.
That's exactly why you're going to be the one to hand this miracle out. When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
I have one miracle to give away.
That's right.
To anyone. Any miracle. No limits.
No limits, no restrictions. Just go ahead and blow somebody away, baby.
Oh, Tess, I don't think I want the responsibility.
That's your assignment, angel girl. Make a choice. Decide who gets the miracle, and the Father will make it clear to you later. Noah, I'm going on my break now.
10 minutes, 2 breaks every night. And if you want this job, don't bring that dog in here anymore.
He was just visiting. Come on, baby. Let's find you a friendlier corner. One miracle, your choice. Get going.
Maybe breakfast, kid.
1 Irish whiskey coming up.
I paid the gas bill. It went up again.
All the more reason to hang out here. Save on heat at home.
Perfect Manhattan up?
One perfect man for my perfect man.
Gotta keep paddling harder and harder just to keep your head above water. Why am I always behind the 8 ball?
Why did God invent whiskey?
I don't know, Claude. Why?
So the Irish couldn't rule the world.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good one, Claude.
You're an angel, Marie. What would I do without this woman?
Think that fella's coming in again tonight?
Oh, yeah, I hope so. This place could use a pick-me-up.
Oh, just you wait. I'll take him tonight. Nobody beats Claude Bell 4 nights in a row.
Here's hoping that guy shows up, Ernie. He's gonna bring good luck for you for Lotto. I know it.
Big jackpot tonight. You play the usual?
I've worked at the Taft Hotel for 17 years. I've drunk perfect Manhattans for 20, and I've played the same lottery numbers for the last 15 years. 6, 12, 8, 2.
Our wedding anniversary.
Here's to the steadiest guy I know.
Here's to Chicago, my lousy fate.
I don't believe in fate.
So what? You don't believe in anything.
What can I do you for, miss?
Oh, I'd love a cup of coffee. Do you have any decaf mocha lattes?
This is Chicago, miss. Not Seattle. Coffee I've got. Candy drinks I don't.
Then a cup of coffee it is, please. And I want to give the miracle back.
No dice, baby. You've got to make a choice. Things are confusing, you don't know what to do. It seems the world is closing in on you. It's time to move, but you don't know where to go. You're in a panic, but you can't let it show. I know just where to find the answer you seek. A conversation where you need not even speak. Still yourself and turn to one who really cares. Take your burdens to the Lord in prayer. He sure can work it out. My God can work it out. Don't worry, he'll work it out. Yes, he will, he'll work it out. God can meet you there in prayer.
Need a mirror?
Thanks. Amethyst. Like the February.
Like the lovely violet February gemstone. You know, I spent the coldest week of my life selling Mary Poppins.
She's a straight arrow. You're on.
Quiet, folks. The lady's got an announcement.
I come with glad tidings. I'm an angel sent by God, and I have a miracle to hand out here tonight.
Is this like a genie? We get 3 wishes?
No.
Is she gonna do a bar trick?
No. No tricks. This is not about granting wishes. This is a gift. A precious gift from God. And He knows what you want, but more than that, He knows what you need.
What'd she say?
She said...
I'm an angel sent by God.
Oh, well, God, I need a drink.
I gave it the office.
Oh, where's your halo, honey? No, put this on God's tam,
He's here.
Who? The guy?
He's back.
So what's so funny?
Some dame came in and said she was an angel. Said she was giving away a miracle.
A miracle.
Sounds interesting.
So you came back, stranger. Didn't expect to see you again.
Yeah, well, my boss wanted me to take care of some stuff in town before I left, and plus I couldn't say goodbye to Claude yet.
Well, I'm glad you stayed. Now Claude can die a happy man.
Well, it's a good thing to die happy.
Yeah, well, I've got him wrapped and ready.
Okay, all right. A little coffee first, and it's you and me, mano a mano.
I'm in no...
For a year, while I save up for dental hygiene school. And then a year will be over, and I'll come back to life.
That's not the way that people get resurrected.
Something's broken, Noah. I'm not getting that buzz. Give me another.
You can't take chances with your life like that. Or your soul.
You know, it's the best I can do. I told you I'm not smart.
Excuse me. There's a friend of mine I'd like for you to meet. Marie, this is Amethyst. Isn't that a pretty name?
Yes. Hi, honey. Hi.
Come along, young fella. The table's clean, my hands are warm. You're not gonna take me again tonight.
You don't know who you're playing with. Might surprise you.
You don't know who you're playing with. I used to play trombone in a hotel band until rock and roll came along. I was a typesetter until the computers took over. Guys who work with their hands think of the past. This is all I'm good for now.
Well, once you give up, you start to die.
Oh, so be it. Let's break.
Claude, tell me this. If you could still work, I mean, you could find something that mattered, would you do it?
Oh, that'd take a miracle.
That's what that angel was selling.
What angel? I've seen 1,000 angels on the head of a pin. I've never seen an angel under a pool table.
So what about this angel?
She was giving away a miracle, but it had to be something that we needed. I suppose it's better than getting what we deserved.
Okay, so what about this miracle? What do you need?
Maria's concierge at the Taft Hotel. Yeah, and she knows the city like the back of her hand.
Wow.
And I'll call on anyone you need. I'm king of the cold call.
You're a nice guy, buddy.
Shh, you'll blow my cover.
When I was very young, the world was younger than I. And
Let's dance.
Whoa. So what about you, my friend? What do you need?
You talking to me?
Yeah, we're just having a little discussion here.
You want me to join in?
Yes.
Then call me Mr. Burns.
Okay, Mr. Burns. What would your miracle be?
I ain't been called Mister in a long time. That's good enough for me. I don't need nothing else.
Psst.
That fall on little girl blue.
I believe in God, but Ernie believes in the lottery.
You might as well.
Tell me, what would your miracle be? What do you need?
Oh, I need to be needed. And I am. By Ernie. That's all. I'm happy.
When I was a kid, I used to skip stones on Lake Michigan and dream about having a boat someday to sail across it. 37 years, it's still there, I'm still here. The lottery jackpot's up to 1.6. They're gonna announce it on TV in an hour.
Yeah, I spend 12 hours a day listening to other people and their problems. I need some time alone to listen to myself.
I need a 5-letter word for Islamic warrior.
I need to play 32 bars of music with a horn section that knows what it's doing. What do you want?
You have had plenty of time to pout. Are you ready to face
Word for Islam. I'm an angel from God. I am. And he sent me here tonight to give someone a miracle.
I guess I finally got drunk.
No. She's real. Look at that light. We're looking at an honest-to-God angel.
Forgive me, Father, for I sinned.
Why did I have to light up before you believed me? Why weren't the words enough?
I believed you. I didn't want to get laughed at, but I believed you. I saw the words leaving you and catching light as they left you, and for the first time, it was like seeing truth. That's very scary.
Oh, don't be afraid to speak. Fear not is the first message from God, and I have been sent here to listen and to help. For example, that Islamic warrior, the word is Ghazi, Ghazi. It's not a miracle, I just happen to know that.
Thanks.
And you have something else that you want, but you're too afraid to ask for it.
Excuse me. Monica. Is that really your name?
That's the name that God gave me.
You know God.
Yes.
You're standing in my crummy little bar on North Halston Street, and you know God. You've seen him.
Yes.
What's God like?
God is... He is... You don't need me to tell you about him. You too can know God.
Well, I don't think so. Too much bad water under the bridge. You're gonna have to send me snapshots of heaven.
Is there a heaven? Oh, yes, Amethyst. And God wants to share it with you. All of you.
Not me. I'm a lost cause like Claude.
It's too late. 20 years of bad living doesn't go away.
No, it doesn't. But God can take those years and forgive them and forget them and make them new again if only you let him.
There's always a catch.
No, Mr. Burns. There's no catch. Maybe you're just frightened.
Yeah, right.
What if I told you that if you were to pick up the phone, that you would get God at the other end of the line? He could be there for all of you, right now. Find out what he wants to say to you. Go on.
I told a teacher once that he was my favorite. Really, he said, then why didn't you pay attention in class? I'm scared that that's what God would do. He'd say, why did you screw up so much? I don't know what I'd say.
What would that miracle be exactly? Just hearing him talk?
Well, the miracle will be different for each one of you. I'm ready now to give one miracle away.
One miracle.
One miracle.
We could draw straws.
We could break for it.
No, it's my choice, and I want it to be the right one. You're all friends. Who should I give the miracle to?
Give it to Noah.
You know what? I don't need a miracle. Give it to some poor bugger who really needs a head. Give it to Claude.
Me? A miracle? Why? I've lived my life. I've had my laughs. My time's done. If you only got one miracle, don't waste it on me. You, miss, you're young. You got your whole life in front of you. You take the miracle.
Amethyst, are you ready?
I can't invite God into my life right now. It's too messy. Maybe in a year when my plan works, when I'm ready, when I'm better. No. Thanks.
Right on, girl. Don't let nobody take your power. And what's real here? This lady's an angel. That's real. Y'all got a power structure. But you can't let it run your life. Won't run mine.
That's your choice, Mr. Burns. I can't make you do anything. Neither can God.
Nobody's gonna tell me what I need anymore. I played that game.
I have a gift here. Doesn't anyone want it?
The miracle should go to someone who deserves it. Like Buddy.
Buddy, this is your chance to get what you need.
What do I need? Well, I mean, what more do I need? I have my pals. I got my friend here, my amigo, my compadre. Never criticizes, never nags. Always there for me. I got what I need.
What about your daughter?
Girl I haven't seen in 11 years. She probably hates me. Why do I need another woman in my life who hates me? But my friend here gives me love, unconditional love. Bingo. There's that feeling. God, I love getting sloshed. Sorry, no sale. Take your miracle to another buyer.
They don't want a miracle, Tess. What's wrong with them?
They're scared, baby. They're all watching the door, waiting for salvation to come in and change somebody else's life. It's too frightening to think of changing their own.
Don't they believe in God?
Of course they do, but they don't want to phone him up because he might actually answer and start getting involved in their lives. Then they'd have to decide whether to sit there or get up off their duffs and let him start changing their lives.
Seems such an easy choice.
Well, baby, sometimes people prefer the devil they know to the miracle that they don't. But you just be patient. And remember, some miracles are not one-day affairs. They're so big, you're not even aware they're unfolding.
I'll take that miracle. I'll take that miracle. I'll take it and give it to Ernie because he is the best in the world and he deserves a miracle.
Look at the TV. 6-12-8-2. Those are our numbers.
6-12-8-2, that's it, our wedding anniversary. Oh my God! That's it, that's it!
We won the lottery! The miracle! We got the miracle!
Oh, no, Ernie, you've got it wrong.
God bless you, Marie.
You did it, Marie! Congratulations, kid! Here's to the miracle!
No, this is not the miracle.
I got the winning ticket right here. Wait. Where's my wallet? I had it. No, it was right here. Someone stole it. Someone swiped my wallet.
Oh, it's got to be here.
I'll find it, honey. I'll take care of
Where is it?
everything.
Ernie, God!
What a joke! An angel hands me a miracle, and I still can't win.
You never let yourself win, Ernie. First, you're afraid of getting a miracle. Then you're thanking God for some winning numbers. Don't you understand that winning a lottery is not a miracle? And then you're blaming God for something he had nothing to do with. Stop looking outside of yourself for answers, Ernie.
Stop him! He's a thief! Don't let him get away! He was sitting here! He took my wallet!
Shut up! Yesterday, I walked back out. I walked out of those gates and I looked around and I thought, somebody, my buddy Douglas, my sister, somebody would be there for me. But it was just a driveway and the road leading out of Joliet. So I started walking, following one foot in front of the other. And here I am. I guess I just wanted to see someone who knew me. It's crazy, isn't it? Maybe that's why there's an angel here tonight. Can you explain this angel?
I have a miracle to give away, Mr. Burns. A miracle that no one seems to want.
Guess it makes as much sense as anything else in the world anymore. It's all crazy, you know. I spent the past 12 years thinking about life. And in the end, it still doesn't make any sense.
You know what? I spent 12 years trying to figure out how to get a wheelchair up a 6-inch curb and how to mail a letter from a box that was too high. You know why my legs don't work? And why I woke up for years wishing that I was dead. Your sentence is over, Burns. What about mine? Get out of my bar!
Wait! He's not leaving until he gives me back my wallet. He stole it!
Ernie, look.
It's my wallet!
You come here, you little mutt.
Here it is, our meal ticket. Regard this with your life, Marie. This is our miracle. So your God didn't forget us after all. You know, your God is quite a kidder. Get us going there for a while.
Miracles still happen. Let's celebrate!
Drinks on you? Yeah!
I always knew the angels were beautiful. Heaven won't have me, but at least I got to see an angel.
Amethyst.
How could you do this? Why are you torturing him?
What?
I thought you were real. I thought you were an angel. Look, it's not right. It's supposed to say 6-12-8-2, but it says 6-12-8-3. The numbers are wrong.
When he bought the ticket, he must have been too drunk to get the numbers right.
What is it, darling?
Well, I don't know. But
what?
I'll call the lottery office.
What?
He's got the wrong numbers. He was too blitzed to get it right. You idiots. You bunch of deadbeats. Man plays the same number for 15 years and screws it up with 1 week it counts. And your wife's too blind to see she married a man who can't even brush his own teeth. Lady, you know how to help everybody but yourself. The super salesman. King of the cold calls. Too afraid to dial his own daughter on the telephone. They keep putting me out of work. You're putting yourself on the bread line, you lush. And who you think you're fooling? You wouldn't last 2 weeks out on those streets. Nobody paid $20 for what you got to offer.
Knock it off.
No problem. She's all yours. And you, scared man in a chair. A little man who never comes clean about what he's feeling. The lowest sort of coward who gets all his friends drunk and then pours him another. I'm glad I shot you. No, I'm not. I only wish I'd shot myself instead. Because I'm the worst one here. A coward. For 12 years, I walked down Cell Block D. And I knew there was a guy out there who couldn't walk at all, and I hated myself for that. I came here hoping that I'd walk through that door and everything would be okay. That Noah wouldn't be in that wheelchair and I wouldn't feel guilty anymore. I don't know how it happened. I was just a young kid. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. It was an accident. The gun just went off. I swear, if I could take it back, I would. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I came here hoping for a miracle. Is that miracle still for sale?
It's free.
Then I'll take it. I want that miracle. Does anybody here object to that? I want God to heal that man.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Make him walk again.
God can certainly make him walk again, but that won't heal him. You're trying to change the past by saying that it never happened. But that is not the miracle that you need.
It's hopeless. It's hopeless for us all.
Well, that's what I thought this afternoon. I found myself believing the headlines in the newspaper. Believing, like you, that there was nothing ahead for the world but pain and sadness and disappointment. And then I walked in here.
And that cheered you up?
Well, believe it or not, it did. Yes, there's pain and sadness here. But there are also dreams. Dreams that you're afraid to dream. Lives that you're afraid to hope for. Prayers that you're afraid to pray. And it all seems too late, but it's not. God loves you, Mr. Burns. And He will give you a miracle. But the miracle is not to heal Noah. The miracle is that Noah will forgive you. And then you both can be healed.
I don't know how. I can't change my heart.
But God can. And that's the real miracle. It's available to all of us, even to me. When we've lost hope, when our hearts are hard and hopeless, God can soften them and fill them with hope once more. He's able to do that. But you have to ask Him. Right now, this is your chance to start a miracle. It's last call.
You see, Angel Girl, you did have just one miracle to give away. But it's the same miracle for everybody. It's the gift of God's love. It's a miracle you can give to everyone.
It's 2 o'clock. It's closing time.
I gotta lock up. It's a law. No miracle's gonna change that.
Information? In Gary, the number for Ann Baker. And give them all to me. I'll dial until my daughter says hello.
Marie, I've got to start taking care of myself. God, I'm lucky to have you.
Our game got derailed, young fella. But one of these days, it'll be you and me.
Yes?
I'm going to take you up.
I don't know about that. I might be the one that takes you. But in the meantime, why don't you stop always trying to beat people? You know, there is a kind, gentle soul here. Why don't you give him a chance to win?
Okay, kiddo.
Amethyst, I know you're too young to serve drinks, but I was thinking about serving some food in this place. And, you know, nothing fancy, just some chili and chips. It's only minimum wage, but...
You got yourself a waitress. I'll see you tomorrow.
My daughter wants to see me. Can you believe that?
Oh, that's lovely.
Well, it's a nice night's work.
I believe so.
You played real good tonight, baby. Let's go home. Where's my dog?
I think that he probably wants to hear a song.
You're always trying to butter me up, but it's not gonna work, Mr. Dog.
Ah, Tess, come on. One for the road.
Okay. There's a somebody I'm longing to see, and I hope that he turns out to be someone to watch over me. His name is George, but he calls himself the Colonel.
I know. He joined the forces back in 1940. George has served in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam.
Well, well. Some little angel's been sticking a halo in where it doesn't belong.
No, Tess. I just wanted to save you the trouble. I thought I'd check it out, do some homework, get the facts straight. The Colonel is a big war hero. That's what all those medals are for. He fought side by side with General Patton, you know, old blood and guts.
Where did you hear all that?
I heard it at the retirement home where he lives. He was telling this old lady. She must have been over 80 and a wee bit hard of hearing. Yes, I know what my assignment here is.
Is that so?
It's obvious, Tess. George has been kicked out of 6 retirement homes in the last couple of years. He's angry, he's unhappy, he's old. And it's my job to help him find the joy in living again. Watch this. Hello. I love children. When it comes right down to it, I think we're all children at heart, don't you? What a lively little battle.
A lively little battle. War is not fun and games. War is hell.
I didn't mean...
Oh, that's the trouble with you young people today. You haven't been around long enough to know what you mean.
I was just trying to make him feel better.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to feel any better. Maybe he wants to feel understood. And for that to happen, you're going to have to stop looking at him as old, and he's going to have to stop thinking of you as young. I think both of you need a push.
Tess? What's happening to me?
Don't worry, baby. You're still the sweet angel girl you've always been. The only way you can get George to face the truth is with a face he can trust.
What?
The hearing always the first to go. When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
All right, dear, come along this way. Easy does it. Welcome to our new room.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I said, welcome to our new room. Oh, we're looking a little tuckered out. This is your bed right next to the window. Oh, the last resident complained that the sun comes up too early through these curtains, but there's nothing I can do about that. This is an east-facing window, and it's the only room I have available right now.
Ah, well, don't you worry about me, Mrs. Hancock. I love the sunshine. And sure, isn't it very good for the plastic plants?
We win bonus points for cheerfulness. Now, Monica, this is the button we press if we fall out of bed. Oh, we're going to have to get you some nice crepe sole shoes. Oh, meanwhile, we can use this. Ella won't be needing it anymore.
What happened to Ella?
Ella isn't with us anymore.
Ah, you mean she died?
Oh, we don't use that word. It's the same reason we use plastic plants. Life everlasting and all that.
It's very natural for people and plants to live, to grow, and to die.
We're busy now, George.
You will address me as Colonel? Who are you?
Monica, meet George, our resident troublemaker.
Hello, Colonel.
How do, ma'am?
George, Monica's a brand new guest here at Spring Valley, and she has a good attitude.
I look forward to making your acquaintance.
No, you don't.
As do I, ma'am. I brought a book for Ella. It's the best book I ever read. War and Peace.
Might I recommend the Bible? Not so big on war, but it's just full of peace.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know about that, ma'am. I'm an army man. Yeah, I spent my life fighting in the forgotten country, the Second World War, up to...
George, spare us the Battle of the Bulge. We've got to get Monica unpacked.
I'll just leave this for Ella on her bed. Where's Ella?
She's not with us anymore, George.
But... She's a real trooper.
Nursing counselor to staff room. Nursing counselor to staff room.
Statistics show that the presence of animals gives people hope.
Unless they're allergic.
God bless you. That's the whole theory of animal therapy. Did you know that people who keep pets actually live longer than people who live all alone?
I'm sorry, but I hope you won't mind my being blunt.
Oh, I'm a big fan of blunt.
Here at Spring Valley, we try to give our seniors a quiet, peaceful environment. Nothing that would excite them too much. Nothing that would get in the way of
dying.
My, we are blunt.
Mrs. Hancock, I couldn't help but notice that it's Visitors' Day. And there's nobody visiting. No one to show these good, fine people that they're loved, cherished, and remembered.
And you think that a few animals are gonna do the trick?
Well, it sure worked for Noah.
It's nice to have a little extra help in the kitchen. Colonel? You okay?
You hear about Ella?
Yes. And I happen to know that she died in her sleep. Peacefully.
Peacefully? You know, when a person dies, someone ought to have the decency to play taps, for heaven's sake.
You miss the Army, don't you?
No, I miss being useful. I miss serving my country. Got nothing left for me to serve. Except cheese and crackers.
There you go, Edgar.
I had a puppy once, long time ago. She wouldn't bark, so we named her Cal, after Silent Calvin Coolidge. He was the president, you know.
Yes, I do. And it certainly is good to see you smiling, Edgar. How you doing there, Mildred?
Oh, Tess, he's such a cute little bunny rabbit. He reminds me of something.
Of what?
I can't remember.
Oh, don't worry about it. It'll come back to you. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Okay, everybody. It's time for some refreshments. Hey, Tess, I want you to meet the Colonel.
Oh, how do you do, man?
Nice to meet you.
Nice.
And how about meeting the sweetest dog this side of heaven?
I've seen sweeter. You know, General George Patton gave me a dog, and I call him Mike just to get his goat.
Hello. You must be new here. My name is Andrew, and I think you look very, very nice today. What's your name?
Andrew, it's me.
Monica? What happened to you?
Nothing. I'm the same angel I always was, just a few more wrinkles and a few more aches and pains.
Whoa. Andrew, look lively there. Here, I got the girl. Take the dog. Okay. And I got the little lady. Now, you all right?
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Whew.
Got a bit faint there, eh?
Yes. Thank you.
You all right?
Colonel, you're a perfect gentleman.
I'm just doing my duty, ma'am.
Monica.
Monica, that's it, Monica. Over here, this is where I come to sit to think about the good old days.
Why can't these be the good old days?
Oh, those days ended for me a long time ago.
Well, why? Life has a lot to offer.
Oh?
You have a lot to offer.
Yeah, well, I used to believe that. But, you know, it used to be that when someone died, the world showed a little respect.
You're talking about Ella now, aren't you, Colonel?
Yeah. She was a good woman. A wonderful girl, wonderful. Treated everybody as if they were somebody. Just like you. Do you think you could call me George and drop Colonel?
George, of course.
I like that. It's wonderful to have somebody who understands what you're saying. You gonna drink that coffee?
You know, George, I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I can't drink coffee anymore. It doesn't agree with me.
Ah, tummy problems, huh?
And eyes, and knees. The whole kit and caboodle.
I know, I've been there. I had them all. Makes you feel like you just want to give it all up and quit, don't it?
Oh, no, not at all. A good soldier never surrenders. Don't give up, George. You keep fighting the good fight.
So you're an admirer of old blood and guts Patton, are you? So am I. And you're right, you're right. It's time. Time to sound the charge. You're a good soldier, Miss Monica, and I salute you.
Bread, tomatoes, milk. Okay, so that seems pretty good. Now, how are we doing on butter and eggs?
I'll go to the store this afternoon.
George? Monica! Oh, never sneak up on a soldier like that.
Where are you going?
Well, thanks to you, I'm finally taking action.
Action? What kind of action? George!
No time to surrender now!
Oh, Lord, give me strength.
George? What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm lowering the flag to half-mast. For Ella.
Well, can I give you a hand?
Now, what would a ponytail hippie like you know about how to treat the flag, huh?
George, I have folded a lot of flags in my career.
George! George, what do you think you're doing? Answer me! All right, George, this is the final straw. You're out. And I mean today.
Mrs. Hancock, please, ma'am, with all due respect, don't you think that's a little harsh?
Would you like to join him?
Colonel, is there anyone I can call? Any family?
Never had any family. Only family I ever had was my Uncle Sam's army. I guess that tour of duty is over.
Oh, George, out where would he go?
Go to the Veterans Hospital.
He was honoring a friend.
Look, this is not the first time. The man has been nothing but trouble since the day he got here. And I'm responsible for the welfare of all our residents, not just one.
Then I'll be responsible for this one.
You? You'll take care of him?
Yes.
Why do you care about him? What makes you such a good Samaritan?
Because I know that underneath all that bluster, there's a good man.
No offense, Monica, but he's a senile old man whose dull old war stories don't even make sense anymore.
You don't have to defend me, man. This senile, old, dull man can defend himself, thank you. Even from a sniper. Shit. Oh, boy.
What's that one for?
Valor.
Valor. What a wonderful word.
Not heard very much anymore. It's like that other word, honor.
That's one of my favorites.
Yes, mine too. But people don't care very much for that word honor today. I mean, they care for fame, they care for money, but honor?
I care. That's why I defended you.
Could you get that picture up on top of the bureau, please? Thank you.
Oh.
Well, there's not much honor in just getting old.
There used to be.
Yes, there used to be. Yeah, when I was a little snot-nosed brat, we were taught to honor and to respect our elders.
Me too.
You know, when we were little kids, you remember how much fun it used to be just to jump on the swing?
Feels like yesterday.
Yeah, like yesterday. Where does the time go?
A whisper and a year has gone by.
The darndest thing is, I still feel like that little kid.
On the inside.
That's right, on the inside. I feel like I could jump right on my bike and race down to Mr. Johnson's candy store and blow my whole week's allowance.
Oh, what's stopping us?
Nothing.
Just these old legs, I suppose.
Can they get you to a bus stop? Huh? Tell you what, tomorrow we're going to go to the botanical garden and smell the flowers, you and I.
But what about you leaving?
Oh, I'll go next year. Now, let me get rid of this. I'll put it in my locker. And don't you forget, tomorrow afternoon, 1400 hours, it's the date.
That's 2 o'clock for you civilians.
Oh, Tess, isn't it wonderful? He needed joy, and I'm helping him find it. I feel so much closer to him now.
You just be careful how much closer you get.
Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me till I come marching home.
Hold it just a minute. Stephanie, you know, this would sound so much better if we could get in that piano.
Oh, I think we sound about as good as we're going to. And that key has been lost for years.
Did you ever hear of a locksmith? That was real good. That was really good. Now, I want you to remember tomorrow to bring your spoons, because we're going to do Babaloo.
Mr. Hirsch to medical records. Mr. Hirsch to medical records.
Ta-dam!
George, I know you didn't get these in the botanical gardens.
Oh, what do I look like? A flower thief?
You look like $1,000,000 to me, honey. I'm the new roomie, Lorraine. Not like the quiche, not French. Oh, no. Straight out of Queens.
I'm Monica, roomie.
Oh, listen to that brogue. Isn't it heavenly? Don't you just love it, sweetheart? Oh, and you, doll, where did you sprout from?
Oh, I just jumped from Army base to Army base.
Just like my husband, James. He was killed in the war
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
in Ardennes. We were so close to the finish line. But
Yeah, would you ladies, pardon me?
George, thank you for a lovely
Oh,
afternoon.
it is my pleasure, but yeah.
your boyfriend is a doll.
Oh, he's not my boyfriend.
Oh, the way he was looking at you, that ain't no... what's that other, not romantic, what's that other word?
Oh, yeah, that word.
What is it?
Bubonic.
I used to say it all the time. Harry and I are just catatonic. Oh, Monica, you know, we're going to be here all day at this rate. We'll miss bingo. Come on, let's go. I'll finish unpacking later. You and me, sweetheart, we're going to be friends.
Platonic.
That's it.
We're platonic.
Oh, not if George has his way.
I forgot my glasses. You go ahead and I'll catch up with you.
I'll save you a spot next to George.
Now that's a woman with life.
Lorraine and George have so much in common. I think she'll do him a lot of good.
She'll do him a heart attack. That man has a lot of work to do before he's ready for a relationship. And he ain't never gonna be ready for you.
What do you mean?
I've been trying to warn you. You're heading for dangerous waters.
Oh, Tess.
Old George wants a different kind of joy than an angel is supposed to give.
Tess, he's 80 years old.
And you're over 80 centuries old, but it's not stopping him.
Wasn't that the plan? He's smiling and he's friendly and he hasn't caused trouble in days.
You think that's what this is about, to keep the man happy and out of trouble? That's the kind of plan humans make for older people. But that's not God's plan. George still has a difference to make in this world, and he cannot do that if he thinks he's got a date with an angel.
You think that he's really interested in me?
Bingo. G56.
Bingo!
I always knew you were a winner.
Oh, I love this game, George. It really concentrates the mind.
Yeah. Yes, I'm concentrating too.
Call out your numbers, baby. We have a very special treat. I found out that we have a musician in our midst. And I have the key to the piano.
Come on, people. Don't you know dance music when you hear it?
Don't you try to sneak past me.
You were right, Tessa. I think George has a wee crush on me.
It doesn't seem like a wee crush to me. And it's not a wee crush to George. You've got a lot to learn about the human heart, Miss Wings. And lesson number 1 is it's breakable. Now, you've got to stop this right now before all kinds of things get broken, including your halo.
Would you care to dance?
Not too close.
I've never been happier than now, with you here in my arms.
George, it shouldn't be like this.
Oh, but it is. Have you ever been in love?
George, I have something I need to tell you.
Well, do you need to sit down?
No, I need to...
Oh, my dear, what? Oh, my dear.
Are you all right, baby? Yes, sit down.
Sit down.
What is going on in here? And who unlocked that piano? My God. Monica, are you all right?
I'm all right.
I'll call a doctor.
No, I just got a bit winded. I'm okay.
I want to see you in my office immediately.
It's all right, baby. Take care of our little angel girl here.
Of course. I'll take her back to her room. Come on. There we go.
You know, Colonel, I think that I can take it from here.
Hi, George. I'll be all right.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'll be okay.
Well, I'll check it later.
Be lovely. And these human forms are full of surprises.
What happened to you out there?
I don't know. I was on the dance floor. My heart, it hurt. I was feeling so badly about George.
I know. Everybody can see how he feels about you.
Oh, Andre. When he knocks on my door, he brings more than just flowers. He brings me his hopes and his dreams.
Expectations.
And and I don't know what to do with them. I had no idea it would hurt this much to break someone else's heart. It feels so strange to be loved like this. Human love is very complicated.
And God's love is very simple.
I don't think Monica's going to be with us very long.
Maybe you're right.
Whatever made you think those people could handle all that activity?
You make these people feel that their lives are about as real as that plastic plant. Water them. Let them have some life. Music never hurt anyone, did it, Mrs. Hancock?
Give me that key.
Dr. Litvak to room 402. Dr. Litvak to room 402, please.
You are making a big mistake.
I'm sorry to make you worry.
Oh, what me worry? I gave that up a long time ago. Back when my James was in the army. I used to worry about him every day. I worried, would he come home? And then the telegram arrived.
Telegram?
Missing in action. I don't know how or why. I only know what was on this little piece of paper. Missing in action. And a big piece of my heart's been missing ever since. But we have to carry on, don't we?
You can lock up that piano, but you can't lock up all the feelings you've been hiding all your life. No one can.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. There are a lot of changes going on in this place. Don't you think it's time to make some of your own?
Monica? I'm not disturbing you, am I?
No, George. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, yeah? Really?
Yes.
Well, I know what it's like to be restricted to quarters.
George, there's something I need to tell you.
Of course, I haven't been restricted to quarters since the Battle of the Bulge. That was-
George, I have something to tell you. I am an angel sent from God.
Oh, I know you're an angel. Listen, before you came to this place, I was
No,
a...
George. It's time that we told the truth about ourselves.
The truth? Oh, no. No, Lorraine was right. I should let you get some rest. Oh, I love you, girl.
George. George.
Oh, no.
George. Don't be afraid. I really am an angel.
Oh, I believe you're an angel. Oh, yeah. In the war, guys kept telling me about all the angels they saw, and I never did. I was always hoping that maybe I could meet one of my own.
Well, you have now.
Yeah, but why did it have to be you? I love you, you know. I guess there's not much future in being in love with an angel, is there? Well, I must have been nuts thinking anybody could fall in love with a guy like me.
Why? What kind of a guy are you?
I'm, pretty worthless.
I don't think so. Neither does God.
You're the girl who sat on this bench with me that other day.
Yes, I am. I was supposed to bring you joy.
Oh, you did, you did.
Not that day. I had to understand you first. But I have found so much joy in understanding what it feels like to be old.
Joy being old?
Yes, joy. The joy from knowledge that comes with age. The people in your rest home, George, should look back with pride. Yours is the generation that fought the good fight.
Oh,
You were the winners. And the only losers are the young people who don't take advantage of the golden wisdom that lives there. You have so much to share. Things that people need to know. Things that you've been afraid to share.
You know... You know about me. You know the truth of my life, don't you?
Yes, I do, George. And so does God. But he loves you. And he wants you to share what you've been hiding for years.
Well, what difference can that make after all this time?
All the difference in the world. Fight this one last battle, George. Because you can't truly live until you live in truth.
I'm a tired old man.
You have more strength inside you than you can possibly imagine. You see, there is peace that you fight for with God.
Yeah.
And there is peace that you fight for with your soul. And if you face the truth and fight the fight, then you will have a victory that may be called triumphant. And you will have peace that may be called lasting.
Everybody's here except Monica.
That's all right, George. Go right ahead.
What's all this about?
It's about unlocking things. Just hold on, you'll see.
Well, I'm glad that you all could come today. I have something to tell you that I want everyone to know. I'm here... I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm not a colonel. Never have been. I'm not a hero, never was. I'm a phony. I've been lying and lying and lying. Right down to my jacket and my medals, which I bought in a thrift store.
You weren't in the Army?
No, I served, but never in the front lines. Never there. I was in the mess. Well, to you civilians, that means I was the cook.
Why did you lie, Colonel? George?
Well, you know, after the war with civilians, who cares about the cook? See, I didn't think what I did mattered. Until somebody told me that telling the truth mattered, even after all this time. Well, I don't suppose it matters to any of you here. But, by golly, it sure is a weight off my chest. Yeah. Thank you for listening.
So who did you serve with?
Patton's 3rd Army, 6th Armored Division.
George, hold up, please. Don't leave. Could you just wait a minute, sweetheart? Darling, would you run to my room? There's a little wooden box on my side table. Would you bring it to me, please?
Yeah, of course.
I believe you're looking for this.
Yeah. It's going well. You coming?
You go ahead. I'll be right in.
You said you were in the 6th Armored. My James was in the 6th Armored. I want to show you something. This is from him. Would you read it out loud, sweetheart?
Dear Rainbow?
That's what he called me. He always said after a storm, when the sun... Go on.
It's cold and wet, and we just marched 3 days to get somewhere colder and wetter than where we started. There's been just one good thing happening around here. Our cook made pot roast. I don't know how he did it, but that pot roast was just like the ones you made me on Sunday nights. I took one bite, and for half a second, I felt like I was at home again. Home with you. Home in our little dining room on Wilson Street, looking at each other across your mother's table. I love you, Jimmy.
You should know that, George. In the middle of all that hell, you gave my baby one moment of joy. Maybe his last. Well, anyway, this is the last letter that I got from my Jimmy. My James McCulley.
Was he ever called Flat Top Jimmy?
You knew him.
Yeah, I knew him. I was there when...
Then you know what happened to him.
It was just before dawn. We never saw them coming. It was as if the clouds burst and rained on us, but it wasn't rain. It was bullets and lead and gunfire. Men were running everywhere. I stepped out of the mess tent, and I saw Jimmy across the way in the hospital tent. He just stepped outside, and he didn't know which way to run, right or left. And at that very moment, a grenade landed at his feet. He looked down and saw it and stared at it. I yelled, "Run, Jimmy, run!" He must have realized then that there were wounded men just behind him in the tent, because he made a choice. He fell full weight on the top of that grenade, and an instant later, it exploded. He saved many, many lives, including mine, by that very brave action.
Thank you, George. You're an angel. Without you, I never would have known. You've lifted such a great weight from me. Now I have peace.
That's what angels bring. Peace.
Colonel or no Colonel, you're my hero.
No.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, it is.
It's been a great day for truth-telling. Don't you have something you want to say?
How do you know all this?
Well, with age comes wisdom. And I've been around a long time. And so have these wonderful people who look to you to give them your very best. Why don't you do that, baby? They have so much to give back to you if you'll just give them a chance. Go on.
You remind me of my old piano teacher, Mrs. Cadigan.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I had no right to take this pleasure away from you, just because someone took it away from me. I've always resented people who could play the piano because I loved playing it so much. But I wasn't very good. And my father refused to waste any more of his hard-earned money on lessons. He said it wasn't worth it. He said I wasn't worth it.
And you believed that?
I guess I did.
Oh, sweetheart, let me see your hands.
Why?
They're beautiful hands. And beautiful hands mean a beautiful heart. And beautiful hearts make beautiful music.
It's $3.25 for 30 minutes.
No, 20 at 400.
I read the cookbook. I should know.
I lived that book, son. I think I can trust my own judgment.
Don't look at me, Angel Boy.
Yeah. You know, I believe that Monica is an angel, and as obviously you are too, Tess. But as for you, Andrew, the way you cook, I'd never believe you're an angel.
Well, in Andrew's defense, let me say this is not his regular gig.
No, what's that mean?
I'm the angel of death.
Oh, yeah, sure, I can believe that. I mean, you really know how to kill a stew. So, is this farewell?
Yes, we have a new assignment just like you.
All of you?
Yes.
But there is someone waiting to say goodbye to you on a park bench.
Oh? Andrew said I'd find you here if I wanted to.
Say goodbye.
I can't even say the word.
Don't worry, George. I'll be seeing you. In the meantime, don't let that heart you've discovered go to waste.
Oh, no, I won't. I'm fine.
When Lorraine returns to her room, she'll have discovered that I'm gone. I left a note for her. May I share with you what it says?
Oh, please do, yes.
Dear Lorraine, I don't have much time left. But do not mourn for me, for I have gone to a better place. A place where there is no sorrow and no parting. A place where all of our questions are finally answered. Please, can you do me one small favor? Can you share that precious gift you've always had for living with George? For I knew him not long, but I loved him well.